will do that to be here. So it's very important. But that being said, after a couple of games, it's more that you're resting your regulars and trying not to get hurt. I think there's no question they can go to an 18-game schedule if you activate more players. There's 53 guys on a roster. You only dress 47. You could dress 7, 8, 9 more players, and that would definitely help you throughout the course of the year.
Great. Well, Sean, I want to thank you for your time. Thank you for answering my questions. I really appreciate it.
All right, Otis. Look forward to seeing you on the radio soon, I hope. Thank you.
Good job by Otis. Sean, before we say goodbye, what's going on in your life? What's new?
Well, things are going well, Mike. Looking forward to another NFL season. I'll be busy doing some stuff with Fox 5, with WFAN, and the New York Giants are very good with their alumni, so I'll be at a lot of their events and games. And, you know, just looking forward to it. That new stadium's magnificent. I know you've had a chance to be there. And
how long will it take a punter to figure out the wins in that ballpark, in the ballpark?
You know, it'll take a little while. At the old stadium, we had such an advantage because we used to practice outside. But Matt Barr, Raul Alegre, and myself, we would go inside Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday and practice from all parts of the field when the wind was up, down, and it really made a difference as far as an advantage for us. But it's going to take a little while, and I've been told the wind is going to be more difficult there than the old Giant Stadium.
Well, that will be very interesting. Thank you. Big hand for Sean Landeta, folks. Thank you very much, Sean. Thank you. All right, Otis now gets 3 minutes. You want to do it standing up, Otis, or you want to sit down? You want to sit down? Check the clock for the time. Right now, let's listen. Here is Otis Harper, everybody. Otis.
Now, you heard me ask Sean Landeta about an 18-game season. The NFL's talking about going an 18-game season, and most fans think, oh, great, more football. The plan is to eliminate 2 preseason games and add 2 regular season games. Now, I understand the fans' excitement, but I want you guys to think this thing through for a minute. Now, the real issue, I think, at hand is the preseason games. You don't want to pay full price for substandard football. So, does eliminating 2 preseason games really help the regular season, or it's just you don't want to pay for those games? Now, from a player's perspective, Ray Lewis has been quoted as saying, I know our fans may not like preseason games, and I don't like all of them, but swapping 2 preseason games for 2 end-of-season games when players are already hurt comes at a huge cost for the player and the team. So again, are you getting better football? Tom Brady has been quoted as saying, I've taken part in several postseason playoff runs where we've played 20 games, and the long-term impact that this game has on our body is well documented. Now, let's talk about the injury factor. Sean actually said if you go to 18 games, you have to expand the roster. So now you have guys that would have never made the team on the team. So you're getting, again, a less quality, a lesser standard of football. Now, from a fan's perspective, your first thought is more football. Oh, that's great. You know, but one of the things that's great about football is that it's scarce. There's only 16 games. So that's what makes it valuable and important. It's not baseball where you get 162, you can miss a couple here or there. It's not basketball where you miss 82 games. Nobody really pays attention to the playoffs anyway. So, you know, that's the beauty of football. And what happens to games late in the year? You're going to have another Colts issue where, you know, you wind up not even starting your players, and then you have teams that go in their playoffs that maybe didn't earn their way in because players are being rested. So, you know, I think, and then the bad teams, you look at it and they say, are the bad teams going to get, if they're out of it, are they giving you max effort anyway? Are they really putting it all out there? They're trying not to get injured. They have a job, you know, they're trying to extend their career. So they're not really playing at 100%. Now, and don't forget about it if you happen to be the fan of a cold weather team like the Giants or the Jets. So you're sitting out in the cold in late January, early February, rooting on your team. So that's going to be tough too. Now, if you're going to get, again, the issue is the preseason. So if you're going to give half the product, you should pay half the price. And that's what it's about. Thank you, guys. Thank you for your time.
All right, Otis Harper, everybody. Let's hear from the judges now. Joe, take it away.
Otis, I hope you had a client today because, again, what are you doing in a suit here?
Not only that, Joe, he doesn't sweat.
I mean, come on.
He doesn't even sweat. He doesn't even sweat a little. I mean, it's unbelievable.
And I thought your interview with Sean was very good. You got to ask him about his best moment of his career, the whiff in Chicago in the playoff game in '85. Come on, you got to ask him that. Okay. But I thought the interview was good. Again, you didn't go into his career enough, which, you know, I'd like to hear more of that. I thought the substance of the monologue was good. I think you had some juice. I'd like to see a little more juice.
Okay.
Tracy?
I actually enjoyed the fact fact that you were able to pick up on the hat that he was wearing. Because I thought the fact that you were ad-libbing at that moment and not sticking to any sort of a script was terrific. So props to you on that. I thought your rant was good. I'm a big fan of the 16 versus the 18 games. You're very, very conversational. That's your strength. You're a very personable guy. I like you a lot. I would listen to you on the radio.
Thank you.
All right, Nick, what do you think?
Yeah, I kind of agree with Joe with that shirt. I thought you were like some corporate sponsor or something.
He is. He's a lawyer.
Oh, you're a lawyer. Okay. But, you know, you were very credible. You did a nice interview. You come across very relaxed. I thought your monologue dipped down a little bit. You needed a little more, just a little more passion. Just a little more. But you're definitely a guy that, you know, seemed like a pro. But I just think you could have put a little more, you know, you're a brother. So you should have put a little more, you know, oomph on it.
Thank you.
Nothing with the...
Otis Harper. Otis,
Thank you, Mike.
was this harder than the first two times?
Yeah, it's a little bit, it's different. It's not harder. It was just different because there's more people. There was, and not as many people at the malls, but it got a little tougher when I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And actually, you know, obviously it got a little tougher just in front of everybody.
Were you relaxed doing this, or were you, I would expect you to be nervous. Were you really nervous, or were you able to relax and give us your good presentation?
I was a little nervous, but you guys, I mean, you made it easy for me. Sean made it easy for me, and everybody at WFAN has made this a great process. I mean, the sponsors are great. Buffalo Wild Wings have done a great job. So, I mean, the whole team at WFAN, I can't thank them enough for this opportunity.
How do you think you did?
From the sound of it, I guess not too bad. You know,
How do you feel right now? You feel good?
I feel confident. I feel strong, and I feel good.
All right, thanks very much.
Thank you, Mike.
We have two more to go. That's Otis Harper back after this.